Okay. Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are doing great. I can see a lot of people joining in. So, thank you very much for joining this session. And my name is Rahul Ekhwani. I am a chartered accountant by profession. And today we are here to understand how we can leverage AI so that we can learn a very important skill, that is creating dashboard in Power BI. So, first of all, before starting, I just want to have a quick confirmation that my audio is clearly audible and my video is clearly visible. So, you guys can actually use the chat box to confirm whether my voice is clear. I would like to have quick confirmation so that I can go ahead. Type clear if you can hear me clearly and you can see my video. Okay. So, as I said, we are going to discuss how a dashboard can be created in Power BI with the help of AI. So, without wasting much time, let me just share my screen and try to give you an agenda of what we are going to see today. So, agenda for today session is to understand what is Power BI, how it can help us create interactive dashboards, and we are going to see the hands-on training also. So we are going to see live how a dashboard is created with the help of AI and how we can leverage AI so that we can create our dashboards in literally minutes. Then we are going to see top 3 AI tools that are useful in data analytics. So guys, the first thing that I want you to understand is that AI is something that has been embedded in each and every activity that we do. So data analytics or Power BI is not an exclusion to it. So AI can be advanced so that we can use data analytics or we can use Power BI tools like Power BI with a lot of more efficient manner. Then we are going to take certain Q&A. If you guys have any doubt, we can very well take that. So this will be the entire agenda for the next 1.5 hour. So I would ask you all to actually be active. Okay. At the same time, I want you to stick to the end, since we are going to cover 3 major AI tools that can actually make you master data analytics in just minutes. So what is Power BI? Power BI is a data visualization tool which is used to visualize the data. Now you might be seeing a lot of people using Excel extensively. Why do they use Excel? Because they can do the number crunching well in Excel. But now in today's scenario, just a second, yeah. So in today's scenario, people want to see dashboards. They are just done with all the Excel, voluminous Excel sheets, which doesn't help us to analyze the data well. So what they are looking for, they are looking for some analytical tool, and Power BI is an analytical tool which can help us which can help us create dashboards. At the same time, it can help us actually do a lot of data preparation as well. So Power BI is actually associated with sharing insights. So it is not only about creating dashboards, it is about creating your insights with the stakeholders so that they can take informed decision. What are the various components of Power BI? So Power BI has broadly 3 components. One is Power BI desktop. So whatever we are going to see today, a Power BI dashboard that will be created on Power BI desktop. Then what is Power BI service? So for example, you have created some dashboard and now you want to share it with people, various stakeholders. How to share it? So Power BI service is something that is used to share your data. That is one of the major feature of Power BI, because of the fact that in Power BI there are no file sharing. So in Excel, what happens is that if you want to create something, if you want to create a file, then you have to create it in your local computer, and then you need to actually send that file to your user or to your stakeholder. Now, how Power BI helps is there is no file sharing at all. There is just a link that gets updated on real-time basis. So there is no files that are exchanged. If somebody wants to see a dashboard, all he needs to do is he needs to just click on the link and he'll be able to see the real-time data. So Power BI is also known for real-time data. So it is dynamic and it can be changed over the period of time. So for example, a dashboard has been created. Now I have been given the link to access it. Now tomorrow, if I access that same link, I'll get the updated numbers into it. That is the major feature of Power BI that we are going to see today. And Power BI mobile apps. So now these days there are mobile apps also related to Power BI where you can actually see your dashboard on mobile phone. And that view also I am going to show you how it happens. I'll just take a pause right now, and I hope whatever I am conveying is clear to everybody. So you can use the chat box. If you have any query, you can use the chat box to answer. Or if everything is fine, just give me a go ahead so that I can carry the session. Guys, you can use chat box. So as I told you that interaction is very, very important. That is how I am going to know whether you are getting what I am trying to convey or not. Is it clear so far? Okay, great. Let me just reshare my screen. Now, what are the uses of Power BI? As I told you that it can be used for data connectivity. We can connect the data real time with the help of Power BI. Data transformation, very, very important. Right now, till date, whatever the calculations, whatever the formulas that we used to put in Excel. But now we have a capability which is called DAX. So DAX is there in Power BI, just like in Excel you have formula tab. DAX is a formula tab for Power BI. So that allows you to do all the calculations. And trust me, these calculations are way easier than what we do in Excel. And one more important point which is worth mentioning is that Excel has a limitation. Excel has around 10 lakh line items. So for example, if I have a data, just suppose you have a data of a very small town, right? And you have the data of population. So even if you take the smallest of the town, the population might be more than 10 lakh. Now that kind of data cannot be updated in an Excel sheet, because in a single sheet, you can only have 10 lakh line items. Now, what has to be done when we have 20 lakh, 30 lakh line items? These tools come in handy. That is one of the reasons why Power BI is getting popularity. It is because of the fact that data has been into abundance. Now data is all across. Okay, everything that we do has a data. Right now we are in a session, so there is a transcript that is running. So each and every activity that you do has some or the other data involved into it. So when you have such volume of data, a single tool like Excel cannot afford to have that data into it. So that's how we have tools like Power BI. Now data modeling, very, very important. How to create relationships between data. So we have various different kind of databases, right? How to create a relationship. How can I take two columns from one data, two columns from other data? Till now, what we used to do, we used to perform VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, SUMIF, all these formulas in Excel, which tend to actually increase the size of the file, and sometimes it is not beneficial also to use these heavy formulas. So what is the solution? The solution is Power BI, where we can do a lot of data modeling. Instead of using VLOOKUP, we can actually join the tables. right? This is also one of the major feature. Of course, data visualization, many of you might have seen how this Power BI dashboard look like. I am going to show you just in few minutes how a dashboard looks like, and then you will be able to understand, okay, what is the power of visualization. Then collaboration, very very important. As I told you that if I created a file in my desktop, if I publish that file, so the user will be able to see the real time changes in the data. There is no Excel file that has to be sent. There is no limit of 20 MB, 25 MB which the Outlook has to share a data. So a link is just in KBs, right? That is what is making Power BI one of the sought after tool. Now Power BI features real-time dashboard. This we have already discussed. Custom visualization. You can create your own visualization. Sometimes there are ready-made visualization, and sometimes you can create your own visualization. And if on the top of it, if you know some programming language, if you even know basics of some programming language like Python or R, you can create your own visuals. So imagine you have a dashboard which has a visual which is not at all available in any other Power BI setup. So that is also one of the major interesting thing about Power BI. AI powered. Now many of you might be thinking that this AI has been somewhere into the news since 2020-21, right? But what if I tell you that there is a function of AI inbuilt in Power BI, and it has been more than maybe 9 years now. So Power BI actually came up with something which is quite similar to AI such long back. The problem is not many of us know about it, and we are going to actually create dashboard based on this one feature only. So I'm going to tell you how a single feature in Power BI can help you create the entire dashboard, and this is what we are going to see in the next few minutes. So I'll want you to just be attentive and see how a visualization can be created even if you have very minimum knowledge about a tool, right? Then secure sharing. So there is a concept of RLS, that is role level security. So for example, I have three users: user A, user B, user C. Now I have data pool. So in a data pool, all the three users data is there. A also has some data, B also has some data, and C also has some data. Now in Excel, what we do is that we'll just filter A's data, and I'll send A's data to A, B's data to B, and C's data to C. This is what we do in Excel. But what if you have thousands of stakeholders? In that case, I cannot just keep on creating Excel sheets. That is where again Power BI features works wonders. Now, for example, I have 1000 users and their data is available in a database. How do I ensure that A should get A's data, B should get B's data, and C should get C's data without even breaking the files, without even copy pasting, without even doing any kind of manual work? That is what Power BI can help you do. I'll just take a pause here. So far, I hope everything is fine. You are being able to follow it up. If you think that I am going a bit fast or slow, let me know so that I can, manage my speed, right? Being a teacher, when you are talking about something that you do day in and day out, sometimes what happens is that you are going to go into a flow, right? So I might be a bit fast at times. So I'll just see some of the comments. We will get the recording. Yes, recording will be available. So yeah, okay. So any doubt, guys? Anything that or you want me to have a slow speed, fast speed? Anything that you think is missing? Let us know so that we can carry our session accordingly. Okay, screen is not visible. How many of you are not able to see the screen properly, so that I can tweak it? Or maybe it might be the font might be a bit small. This might be an issue. Anshu, others also are facing the same issue related to the screen. Okay, So screen is small. So font size is small. This is what is the issue. Or you are not being able to see the screen at all. Okay, let me just try to increase the size. So is it better now? Can you guys able to see the screen? Just want to have a quick confirmation. Blur image. Okay. Let me just check. Let me just stop share a moment. Blur image. Okay. So my video is clear, right? Okay. Let me just reshare it. Is it clear now? Or I should no zoom it a bit more. Is it fine now, guys? Shall we go ahead? Okay. Now people are saying screen is visible. So let me just carry it on. Now, what are the job opportunities? So obviously, what we are looking for is a good, stable job in the field of data analytics. So, what are the job opportunities that are available if you are a good Power BI developer? So, data analyst, business intelligence developer, data scientist, and BI consultant. Okay. Now, these are very broad job opportunities. But if you go on LinkedIn or if you go on Naukri, you will find that only if you know how to create dashboards, there are a lot of jobs that are there, right? So that is one of the major feature why we are discussing Power BI today, is because of the fact that there is a lot of demand in the market. And unfortunately there are not many people to actually cater to this demand. So I also work in a company which has around 200, 250, 300 employees, and I am the only one who has this skill of creating dashboard. So it is unfortunate also, at the same time it is an opportunity for all of us to actually pick something where the market is empty, and at the same time it is very easy to learn tool, right? So what are the industries in which this dashboards are used? There is no industry where these dashboards are not used. Okay, but few are the examples like finance, healthcare, retail, manufacturing. You name any kind of industry, you will find all these dashboards getting created every now and then. Just to give you an example, I hope my screen is visible. So if I can go any, to any listed company's website, for example, if I go for Tata Motors, right? See how analytics is used by almost each and every company. So this is a screener, website where you can find the data related to all the listed companies. Okay, so if you download this PPT, you will see that. Can you see this? These are nothing but the visuals that are created with the help of Power BI, right? And you can search for any company. Okay, this is an open challenge. You can search any company's PPT. You will not have Excel sheet numbers. You will have all the visuals created like this. And imagine if you can create these visuals in minutes with the help of AI, then this is something that is going to be a sought after skill, right? So see, everywhere they have tried to use visuals to show the data. Whenever there is some kind of data in terms of value, they have made sure that they have created visuals related to it. I hope I tried wanted to see full screen. Okay, let me just try that also. Okay. Hopefully now the window is clear, right? Let us just go back quickly. So as I told you that each and every industry has the use case for creating dashboards, right? And few of the industries I have mentioned here. Now, what are the secrets? The topmost secret today to learn Power BI is to leverage AI. That is one of the major point that will enable you to learn a tool very fast. Okay, so AI is something that is the soul of today's session, where I'm going to teach you how to use AI to create all these visuals rather than breaking a sweat into doing creating or creating these time consuming dashboards. Okay, so if you want to learn, hands-on practice is the most important thing. You have to keep your hands dirty. So this is not a skill which can be learned in the textbook manner. You have to be hands-on. You have to have hands-on experience on working Power BI. Okay, interactive learning and mentorship. Mentorship is very, very important. I also learned it from somebody. Okay, if you go and learn it by yourself, you can always learn, but to a certain level, and it will take a longer period of time. So always, whenever you are going to learn anything, try to use the help of mentorship. And today you have a lot of mentors available. We also conduct our Power BI sessions, so you can take the help of mentorship. And mentorship actually helps you achieve things faster. Correct. So that is the top three secrets of learning Power BI. Hopefully till now whatever I have told you, you have been able to follow it. Yes, no? Type yes if you have been able to follow whatever I have said during this, till this point of time, so that I can go ahead. Yes, no? Guys, you can use chat box. Okay, I've seen a lot of yeses. Now let me just give a short description of about who are we, what do we do. Okay, and I just want to give you introduction about me also, so that you can understand the one who is teaching. It is always good to know the mentor, right? Before following anybody, it is better to know the mentor. So let me just quickly share my screen. So I hope my presentation is visible to everybody. If it is visible, type yes, so that I can move on. Is it visible? Yes. Anshu, Sani, Sunny. Okay. And I hope the size is not an issue, right? You are able to see the presentation, right? Okay. Now, so we are Data Geeksters. We are a team of two people, me and my partner Rajesh. We are the founders of this Data Geekster. So our aim actually is to help people who are from non-IT background transition their career from non-IT to IT. So, and the transition will happen based on data analytics. So data analytics is a transition that you can do with ease. So many a times many people have that notion that since we are not from IT, okay, how can we transition into a domain which is a bastion of IT professionals? But that is not the case. So as I told you that I am a chartered accountant by profession, but being into finance, core finance profile, I have been able to actually move or transition from core finance role to data analytics. So if a finance professional can actually go for data analytics by learning some simple tools, then anybody from any kind of background can do this. So we try to empower professionals who are stuck somewhere in the low paying job of non-IT professions, and we try to transition them into lucrative IT roles. I think font might be an issue, right? Is it visible? Okay, let me just give you a brief. So our mission, as I told you, that our mission is to actually transform non-IT people to IT professions with the help of data analytics tools. We want to actually, with the help of the community, with the help of us proper structured training, we try to transition, careers into IT. And our objective is to actually create a learning community. So many times what happens is that, just like, the same issue was there with me also. So I moved to data analytics. I started my job, I did well, but there are some places where we get stuck, okay, in real life scenarios. So who should we go to? Is there any forum which can help me solve my problems? So that is what made us create a community where we can have professionals who may be experts, who may be intermediate, or who may be from the beginners as far as data analytics is concerned. But there is a forum where we can go and we can ask if there is any query that we have. So that is also one of the major objectives of conducting these webinars and free sessions, is to create a community so that we can help each other when, if we talk about the data analytics. So as I told you that I'm a chartered accountant by profession. I have more than 10 years of corporate experience, and out of these 10 years, 7 years I used to work in core finance role. But now I have transitioned, and it has been around 3 or 4 years. I have transitioned into data analytics, and trust me, my salary package has gone 50 to 60% up from what I used to draw when I used to work in finance profile. That is what is has been a game changer for me, and that is what I try to convey to the lot of students, that if you can learn relevant skills which are relevant in the market, nobody can stop you actually to get job promotions, right? So I have more than 5 years of teaching experience. I have learned Power BI, Tableau, Python, SQL, AI tools, and MS Office, of course. Trained more than 1,000 students. So I was associated with various organizations in Mumbai. So I used to take classes for them, and now I have started with my co-founder Rajesh. I have started taking classes under Data Geeksters banner as well. So this was all about me, and now I want to give, or maybe most of the things I have already told you. But yeah, no, career transition is something that has been amazing for me, and data analytics has actually given me a lot of things. First is recognition. More than money, what an employee wants is that if he is working, and if he is working day in and day out, his work should be visible to the management. So now in my team, I am the one who has Power BI skills. Now, what difference does it make? I am a person who can actually interact with the top management. Since Power BI is a skill which can help you access to top management. How? So this skill helps you to draw data, insights, actionable insights from a data. And what is the job of these management? The job of management is to create strategy based on data. So if they have somebody who can actually guide them how the data is performing, they are able to actually take informed decision. That is one of the reason the visibility of a professional who is a data analyst becomes high in terms of having an access to top management. So that is one of the feature that I should say is there in data analytics, right? So on the top of it, I have transitioned, got 40 to 50% salary hike, got a good promotion, and in my entire 10 years career, data analytics is something that actually helped me get Rising Star of the Year award. And the event happened just this month only, on 7th of this month. So this has been a game changer for me as a finance professional. Your job somewhere becomes quite thankless. If there is some problem, then only people will come to you. If everything is going fine, nobody cares. But in data analytics, the situation is different. Here you are actually working hand in hand with the top management, and that gives you a lot of access. And as you know, that networking and access is the most important thing for any kind of job, right? So these are the tools that we take under data analytics, which is advanced Excel, Power BI, SQL, Agile, Chat GPT, Python, Tableau. We create, we conduct capstone projects, mock interviews, resume building, communication skills, and lot more things. So we have a group of faculties which can help you actually to learn these tools and leverage it into your profile or into your professional life, right? So let me just stop this presentation for a moment, just a second. Okay, so now I hope everything is clear till now. Now we are going to go and learn live what is Power BI. Okay, how a dashboard looks like. First we are going to see how a dashboard looks like, and then I'm going to take you directly to the Power BI portal, how a dashboard is created. Okay, and then we'll have a time check also. What is the time that I am taking to create a dashboard? Okay, clear? If everybody is clear till now, please write clear so that I can get to know. Everybody is with me? Yes, no? All good till now? Anshu, Vijaya, Sunny, Swapna. Clear. Okay, great. So let me just quickly share my screen. So first of all, let us see how a typical dashboard looks like. Okay, so this is the dashboard. I hope my screen is visible to everybody. If it is visible, please let me know so that I can, carry it on. Is it visible, guys? Yes, clear. Okay. Okay. So this is a typical dashboard, that we have. And now see what is the feature of this dashboard. For example, if you can see, it has all the data, all the relevant data related to a particular database. So it has sales, quantity, shipping cost, profit, discount. Then we have pie chart of category. Then we have tree map. Then we have month on month how the sales have performed. So it, as in a single page, I am getting all the information related to a data. But this information is not static. This information is dynamic. How? For example, if I want to see the total data based on category furniture, so all I need to know, all I need to do is I need to just click on furniture. So all the numbers, if you can see, have been changed based on the category furniture, right? This is what we call interaction. So I can interact with data. I can see the data, whatsoever I want. Okay, whatever data I want to see, I can just click on that, and that entire dashboard will get converted into that type. For example, if I want to see the numbers related to phones only, I just click on phones and see every number is changed based on phone. So if I want to see phones sell, I can see 0.55 million is the sales of phones. 4K quantity, that is 4,000 quantities we have sold. 61K has been the shipping cost, profit, and discount. We have not given any discount in phones. Same way, if I want to see any other thing, copiers, I can see copiers. So this is how a dashboard looks like, and how this is important, and how it is, better than Excel is that in Excel you have to create tables. Every time you have to create tables, you have to just shuffle around tables, you have to create pivots, and then you have to change the filters. Here the user can actually see, for example, if he wants to see only April month data. So see, if I click on April, every data in the dashboard is highlighted based on the month, right? This is what is the power of dashboard. At the same time, this is how you can present your data. Okay, if you have business all across the India or all across the world, you can have country wise visuals. Okay, and these circles represent the sales. So I can clearly see that United States is a place which contributes most of my sales. So why these visuals are important? These visuals are important for the management to understand how the business is running. Okay, the most important thing for a businessman is to understand how the business is running, right? That is what this one pager dashboard helps them to understand. Just a second. So I hope the dashboard that I have showed you, you have been able to follow it up. Okay, so what is, as I told you, that what are the benefits of these kind of dashboard is, we can just click and we can transform the data based on our requirement. So user doesn't have to go again and again to the developer, look, I need this, I need that. Okay, is it clear till now? Yes, no? If I get a quick confirmation. Is it clear till now? Okay, okay. Now I want you to let me know, what do you think was the time that I had taken to create this dashboard? Can anybody tell me the approximate time it takes to create such kind of dashboards? Anything. So just want to create the context. Okay, just want to understand, how people think in terms of, creating this dashboard. So what according to you might be the timing? Like it might have taken half an hour, 1 hour. No, what time? Okay, so 30 or 40 minutes, 2 to 3 hours. Okay. Few more answers. So Vijay is saying 30 to 40 minutes. Swapna is saying 2 to 3 hours. Okay. Any other answer? Oh, what? Oh, wow. So people are coming up with 3 to 4 hours also. Okay. So what if we create this visual only in few minutes? Can we try to create these visuals in few minutes by knowing few things about a tool called Power BI? Can we try it? Yes, no? Okay, many people are actually going. So minimum, what I can see is that minimum people are saying that at least 1 hour it takes. Okay, and maximum it, some people are saying that even it takes more than 4 hours also. Okay, so minimum time that I've got till now is 1 hour. Okay, so let us do a quick demonstration. Okay, let us do a quick demonstration where I am going to have a timer. Okay, I am going to have a Google timer. Okay, and let us see how much time does it take for us to create the entire dashboard. Okay, so let me just set the timer and I'll share my screen. Okay, so let me share my screen. I hope my screen is visible. Okay, so see, I'm just going to start the timer here. Okay, let the timer run, and meanwhile let us see how much time does it take for us to create these visuals. First of all, I'll go into Power BI desktop. This is the Power BI tool. I hope my screen is visible to all. So this is a untitled new document of Power BI, right? First thing that I need to do is I need to upload some data in Power BI. So I'm just going to upload an Excel sheet. Okay, so this is my Excel sheet that I'm going to upload. This is the data that I'm going to upload, which I'm going to use for my visualization. I'll just load this data. Now suppose I am a complete beginner. I don't know anything about Power BI. Okay, how can I create these visuals? Okay, how the AI works with the help of text. So we write text, it gives us results, right? Same option that we, the same option that we have available in Power BI, that is called Q&A. Can you see this Q&A? So you don't have to do anything, you have to just click on this Q&A. So this Q&A will create a Q&A bar. Okay, let it load it. So see, this Q&A bar has been created. Now what I need to do, I need to have these numbers, okay, which I can create the visuals. Now I'm not going to do any manual thing. I'm just going to type the text here and my visual will be ready. For example, I want to know total sales. Okay, so sales, or I should write total sales in card visual. So see, total sales have come in card visual. All I need to do, I need to just click on this, turn into standard visual. I'll just click on it. So one of my visual is already ready, right? So all I did was I just wrote a text and this visual has been created. Now if I want, I can just do some edit with it. Okay, all I'm doing, I am just doing the edits. Okay, I'm not creating anything. So I'll just create a border. Okay, border has been done. Now I can do some more edits if I want to. For example, let us just select the border again. Let us just round the columns so that it should look good. And see, my one visual is ready. Now, same way, I'll again go into Q&A. Okay. Same Q&A. Again, I'm going to write something else. So, total, for example, profit or total quantity by card or in card visual. So see, total quantity has come in card visual. Let me just put it here. Right. Now again and again, I don't need to do edit. How? I'll just select this visual because this is an edited visual. I have created the borders. Okay. What I can do is that I can just click on this visual and there is a format. If you might have used Excel, there is a format painter option. So here format painter option is there. I'll just click on it and I'll just click on this visual. So my visual will get automatically formatted. So I need not do the same formatting again and again for each and every visual, right? Let us quickly create some more visuals. So this time I'm going to create total profit in card visual. So this total profit has come. Let me just use it. So I think the timer was for only 5 minutes or something. So it has started briefly. Just a second. Okay, so no, our timer is right now 4 minutes. Okay, let me just share my screen. I think there was 2 timers that were set. Okay, so our right now we have spent 5 minutes. Okay, let us see. I hope my screen is visible to you. Screen is blur, or you are being able to see it. Is the screen blur? Are you able to see my screen? Yes or no? Guys, please give me quick confirmation so that we can go back to the visual. Guys, can you see my screen? Yes, no? I am not getting answers. The text material cannot be seen. Okay. I think the size might be an issue. Let me just a second. Huh? Let us just stop it for a moment. Let me just see how we can increase the size. Is it visible now, guys? Is it better now? Okay, it is better. Okay. Let me just on the timer again so that we can see how much time does it take. Okay. Now again, same thing. I'll just format paint and format my visual according to my previous visual. Let me quickly create two more. So this time I'm going to create discount or total discount in card visual. So see, total discount number has come. I'll just click on it, resize it, put the format painter, and my one more visual is ready. Clear? Now last one that I'm going to create is shipping cost. So see, I am just using one option of Q&A to create the entire dashboard. Okay, and I'm going to create the entire dashboard by using this function only. So let me just put total shipping cost. So it is giving me suggestion also. So see, total shipping cost has also come. So let me just use it, resize it, and just put it at the top. So I can just format paint it and I can resize it based on my requirement. Right? So this was the kind of setup that we saw while the published report. Now, let me just resize it to look good. Okay. Now, I want to create a pie chart. Okay, right now, only the single visual that we used was card visual. For example, I want to create a pie chart. Can I do it with this option? Yes. I'll just click on this. Now I want to have sales by category in pie chart. Clear? I'll just click. So see, can you see the pie chart already been created? All I need to do, I need to just put it. So this is my pie chart that has been created automatically. Okay, I can format paint and put the borders. Can you see this? It is actually, technically speaking, it is taking a minute for me to create a visual, right? All I need to do, I need to just make sure that they look good and in a proper manner, right? Now it is looking good. Now if you want to remove some decimals, we can remove the decimals. So all I am doing, I am just editing the data. Rest of the things are already been done, right? Same way, if I want to create a tree map based on subcategory, I can create a tree map by using the same function. So only one function is getting used for all the visuals. Okay, so for example, sales by subcategory. So it is going to give you some suggestions also. Sales by subcategory in tree map. Okay, so see, tree map has been created. All I'm going to do, I'm going to just click, I'll just format paint and give the format. So this is how I can create my visuals with almost no efforts at all. Okay, with no efforts at all, I've been able to create this visual. Let us just save our document before it gets lost. So this Power BI file can be saved into your desktop. So I'll just put practice 1 as the name of this file. Now one more visual I'm going to create, that is the line chart for month-on-month sales. So every management wants to see month-on-month sales also. Okay, so let me just use the same option. Again, I'm using the same option. Okay, sales by month in line chart. If you can see, I'm just writing very basic kind of prompt, or I can say month wise sales in line chart. Just a second, let me just try something more. Sales by month in line chart. See, it has come. I'll just click it and I'll just try to paste it at the bottom so that it should look better. It should look in sync. Okay, so my line chart is also ready, and I can just create a format painter and just paint this. Okay, so this is how, this was the exact visual that we saw when we started the discussion, right? Now if I want, I can add the labels. Here I can add some labels so that I can see the number of sales also, what number sales I have done. Okay, data numbers. So see, number is also coming now. Clear? This is how we can create a dashboard, right? Now we have one more visual. So I don't have any space left here. I'll create a new page. I'll just go here and create a, again, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a sales by country in map visual. Clear? So this is how my map is also created. Now you see, my business is actually there all across the world. Okay, there are a lot of dots. Okay, now for example, if I want to see only some countries, top 10 countries, I can do that also. Okay, how? There is a option of top n, so I can choose top 10 based on sales, so that I can get only few and apply filter. So see, few numbers are coming. Now this is looking visually correct. Let us just add labels, category labels. So see, name of the country is also coming. Now I can just go and change the view to grayscale or maybe dark, something like this, or Arial also, something like this. Okay, so this is how we have been able to create our dashboard. Let us see what is the time. Okay, in between. So see, I'll just stop it. So see, 14 minutes it is what I took. Okay, but in between we had some issues, connectivity issues and everything. All in all, I can say that this dashboard can be created, and even, you know, I was teaching you also how to create it. Okay, so if you do it by yourself, okay, it will hardly take 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, can you see this timer? So let me just take a pause. Okay, so guys, this is what a dashboard has been created by using a single Power BI function. Can you imagine what things might be there in Power BI? You know, even a single function can help you create a lot of things. If you see, if you go into the depth of Power BI, you can imagine what things can we do with the, you know, in data with the help of Power BI. First of all, let me know, those who have seen dashboard or not seen dashboard. Is it impressive? Can anybody who knows some text, who knows some basic of a tool, can easily create this visual? Yes, no, type yes or no, whatever is your feeling. Okay, so first of all, when I was introduced to Power BI, I was amazed by this function. Okay, I was literally awestruck, because it has become so easy. Ha, definitely, Anshu, I am going to give you the data to practice. Okay, this is a very common data which can be found in anywhere. Okay, you can download it from anywhere, any which ways. I'm going to share it with you in the chat window. You can download it. So how was it, guys? Did you like it? How many of you think that you can create these dashboards without any kind of hassle? Maybe initially it might take 15-20 minutes for you, but over the period of time you'll be able to create this effectively. So guys, the only point that I want to make is Power BI is a very, very powerful tool, right? Which can be leveraged, okay, which can be leveraged to create such amazing dashboards. Okay, but still it is not, this is not the end of the story. Let me just share my screen right now. I have just created it for myself, right? I have just created it for myself. This dashboard has been created only for me, because this file is saved for in my desktop. If I want to publish it, if I want to share it with people, I'll just click on publish. So I'll just select the place where I want to publish it. It will take some time. So see, this has been published on net. So now whosoever has access in my organization or the people I know, okay, they can see the dashboard like this, okay, the way we saw when we started our conversation. Right now they can just click on a particular number and they can update the entire dashboard. For example, if I want to know September month sales, so I'll just click on September and all the numbers will be converted based on that month. Clear? So this is the power of creating such interactive dashboards. Okay, and trust me guys, this skill has a lot of value in the market, and this has this is something that I have experienced by myself. Okay, so there are no borrowed thoughts. This is something that I've experienced by myself. Okay, a dashboard like this is created just in 5-10 minutes. Okay, can you imagine? Okay, what how powerful this tool is. Can we use this feature for data from multiple tables? I mean, for data. Correct. Very, very relevant question, Sunny. Let me just show you one more thing. So I hope so for example, if I want to have multiple tables, okay, so right now I only have one table, right? Supposing I want to get one more table, okay, so right now I have 2023 data. Let me see if I have one more year data, or maybe let us take the same example. So I'm just loading one more file. Okay, I'll just load it. So let it load, and let us imagine that the other file is 2022 file. Let us just imagine. Okay, so let me just change it to 2022. So this data is related to 2022. This data is related to 2023. Okay, correct. This data is related to 22. This data is related to 23. Okay, now how can I create relationship between the two? How can I create the relationship between the two tables? Okay, that is called data modeling. Okay, so if you see here, so see, two separate tables are there, but right now there is no relationship between the two. Okay, so if for suppose my management tells me that I create an analysis where year-on-year analysis can happen. For example, 2-year data can be checked. okay, at the same time. So I can create a relationship. For example, I create category to category relationship. Okay, so let me just create it quickly. So so this is a relationship between the two database that I've created. Okay, now let me just see the comparison. Right now the numbers will be the same because we have seen the same data. So I've created this. Now let me just take category into rows, just like we do the pivot, right? Then sales. Okay, sales, I have 2 years sales. I want 2 years sales, both years sales. So I'll just put first 1 year sale and then second year sale. Can you see this comparison? Right now the numbers are the same. Why? Because I have actually uploaded the same data, but I can clearly do a comparison. Okay, so for example, this is 2022 data and this is 2023 data. So this way you can compare 2 years also. Okay, this is also a very important feature. For this, what we need to do in Excel, we need to actually create VLOOKUPs, multiple VLOOKUP. But here I have just created a relationship. For example, if I break this relationship, if I delete this relationship, is the formula going to work? It is actually not going to work. See, can you see this? Every year has a same number. But if when I create a relationship between the two, for example, let me just create a relationship again. Click. So I have created a relationship between the two table, and now my numbers will be, see, numbers are getting updated. So whatever you can imagine related to a data can be done in Power BI. Okay, right? Just like Sunny just asked me a question, multiple tables, how can we create data modeling? So I guess, Sunny, I asked you, I answered your question, right? Yes, no? Guys, are you with me? Okay, great, great. Okay, I hope you have been able to actually follow me, and you somewhere. How many of you think that you can also create these dashboards? Can I get a quick yes or no? How many of you think that yes, this is something that we can also create? Yes, so you can actually create these dashboards. It is quite easy. All you need just basic knowledge of the tool, and you know how to leverage AI. Okay, now let me just quickly go into my slide. Let me just, so guys, stay tuned. We have some, as we told you that we are going to, so apart from Power BI, we are going to tell you how we can use some AI tools for data analytics. So we are going to cover that. So please stay on the call. Okay, it is not finished yet. Okay, we have some AI tools that we need to also see, and these are amazing tools. Okay, so let me just quickly share my presentation. So we have social media presence all across. Okay, we have our Data Geekster website. You can find it on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, right? And before we go to the top 3 AI tools, I want a favor from you guys. If you have liked the today's session till now, and still there is, session is left, it is not going to end. If you have liked the session, so I'm just pasting a link in the chat. I want you guys to write your honest feedback, okay, in the, or maybe first of all, you can rate us on Trustpilot. Okay, Trustpilot is a website where people come and rate the work of work of those people who actually create content. Okay, I would request you all to actually go on to this website and try to write your whatever the experience that you have gained during the session. Please go on to the website and write your small or whatever long small whatever feedback that you want to write. Please write it. It will help us actually to create our community and to grow our community. So it is going to help us a lot. So I would request you all to please click on that link. I hope that link is available to all. Please click on that and give your review, and just not write amazing or these small reviews. At least write 2-3 lines so that we can understand what has been your experience, right? So I hope the link is available to all. Please go on to this link. Meanwhile, so if somebody wants, if somebody is interested into learning more about data analytics, okay, how to transition from non-IT to IT domain, okay, so there is one webinar that we have today evening. So if you want, if you are interested, you can very well join that webinar. You can just register into that link and you can join our webinar to understand more about data analytics, to understand more about Power BI. Okay, so this is also a link of an event that we have today in the evening. So that event will give you the entire roadmap how you can transition your career from non-IT to IT. This is a completely free webinar. Okay, so all we want is that we want to spread awareness. Okay, that's why we have a lot of free webinars running, so that we can make sure that people are aware about these skills, which are very easy to learn, right? And we have proven in this entire session that how easy it has become to learn Power BI. So guys, please, I would request you all to please go into the Trustpilot and write your give your ratings and write your feedback, how the experience has been with us. And just if you can give a quick confirmation that you are done with it, so that we can go on to our last part of the session, that is top 3 AI tools. Again, if you are if this Power BI has given you some some excitement, trust me, whatever the 3 tools that I'm going to share it with you, they are going to actually take your analytics to a next level. And you can see how easy it has become. If you know few tools, how easy it has become for you to actually leverage these tools and create something amazing, right? So guys, please go on to the Trustpilot link, do your ratings, and if you are done with it, please type done, so that we can move on to our next part, which is very, very important part, that is top 3 AI tools. And I have a a surprise element also at the end of this session. So please stick to the session, okay, till the end. And I have a important update or a surprise for you guys. So please keep yourself engaged in the session, right? And those who have actually done the Trustpilot rating, please type yes, no, so that we can get to know how many people are done, how many people are left. So I think nobody has done it till now, or maybe they are not putting it. So guys, please request again to go into Trustpilot, and whatever has been your experience, please put that. Okay, that is going to help us. Okay, Anshu has done it. Thanks, Anshu. Others also, I would request you do it quickly, so that we can save some time for these AI tools that we are going to cover. So I've seen only one person do it. Others also, please do it fast. Sunny Vijaya, Sani, Bhavesh, Swapna, Abhi, Jagdi, Surendra, and Renu. So please do it fast. How many of you have already done it, so that we can just go into the next part of it? So I can see only Anshu has done it till now. Anybody else who has done it? Okay, so let us go to our next part, which is top 3 AI tools. Okay, now I'm going to tell you some AI tools which can be very useful into your day-to-day work. So if you work on Excel, if you work on creating diagrams, or if you work on creating visuals, okay, this can be can actually be done with the help of AI. And in this case, you even don't need Power BI to do this visualization. Okay, let me just stop this presentation and share my screen. I hope my screen is visible to all. If I can get a quick confirmation. Is it visible? The screen is visible to you guys? Yes, no? Guys, is my screen visible? Okay, it is visible. Seems like it is visible. Okay. So let me just go onto this website. That is the name of the website is draw.io. Okay. Or you can write app.diagrams.net. Okay. So this is an amazing tool which can help you create some diagrams. Okay. That too with the help of AI feature. Okay, so now the lot of different diagrams you can create with the help of this tool. Okay, for example, if I click on this and if I create, okay, this diagram will be created without me doing anything. Okay, I have just selected the template. So this is the kind of you know this is the kind of infographics that you might be seeing on social media. So how these are created? These are created with the help of these tools only. So as I show you that I just clicked, and now if I want, I can change the names based on my requirement. So these tools are, amazing tools that can be used. Okay. Yeah. So these tools can be used to actually create your infographics diagram, which can help you, create your presence in social media platforms. Okay, and how easy it is. You don't have to design anything. Everything is template driven. Okay, so see here, you can have an option of, just a second, under edit. So you have various option to create various kind of visuals with the help of this draw.io tool, right? So if I show you something, so see, under insert there are templates. So under insert, if you go for templates, you'll find many different kind of templates that are already available. So you can create flowcharts like this also, right? You can create networks. So you can create infographics like this also. Can you see this? All you need to do, you need to just change the data based on your requirement, and these infographics are ready to be used, right? And once you are done with it, you can just file and export as JPG. So once you export it and save it, it will get saved into your system. Let me just see. So you can share it online also, and you can export it as a JPG file also. Export. Let me just put it in the device itself. So see, now my image is ready. Can you see this? These kind of infographics can actually be created in minutes. Now, many of you might be thinking that what is the use case of it? Okay, so if you see in LinkedIn is full of all these different kind of. So if I show you some of the examples, just a second. Can you see this? These are the various infographics that are used, that are created by a lot of people, okay, to boost their social media presence. Okay, so this can easily be created with the help of these tools. Do you think that these people might be spending hours to design it? The answer is no. They all use various kind of tools. Okay, usually I have a lot of infographics today. I don't know, not many infographics are coming, but you get the idea, right? So this is how you can create various diagrams, various visuals with the help of these tools. All you need to do is that you need to go into arrange, insert, and template. Now, for example, you even don't want to do this hard work. You don't even want to do this hard work of changing the text. So I can actually also have an option of one click diagram creation. How, for example, if I want to get a diagram related to data analytics, or maybe introduction to data analytics. I want the system to actually take the insights of data analytics from the web or from anywhere else and generate it automatically. So I'll just click something like this. So see, something related to data analytics has been created. Let me just insert it. Can you see this? So see, there is a step-by-step process it has given me how to do data analytics. Okay, so first start, read data, explore data, transform data, model data, evaluate data, visualize results, and communicate insights. So it has actually given me a process of how data analytics works, right? So this is how you can create. Even if you don't want to spend any minute editing the data, you can just go into template. You can create flowcharts. You can create a lot of amazing things. You can create mind map also. Okay, you can create this informative mind maps also, and you can at the same time download and share it with on your social media platform. Okay, this is one of the most amazing tool that I've come across, which can help you create a lot of things. Clear? So let me just stop share for a moment. Are you be able to follow it up? Was that interesting tool? Yes, no? Do you think that these tools are very complicated to use? So this is how these tools are used to actually create infographics for social media platforms. Gone are the days when people used to design it in Canva and other softwares. Now they actually create it with the help of these different kind of tools. All you need is a understanding of the tool. Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? Yes, no? So far clear? Have you understood the tool? So the name of the tool is I'll just put it in the chat, draw.io. Okay, so you can check this tool out. Very, very easy tool to use. Yeah, I have sent the name. Anshu, I have sent the name. So it is very, very easy tool to use. Okay, and on the top of it, it is completely free. It is completely free. So the name of the tool is draw.io. Clear? Are you guys with me? Type me in the chat box so that I can know how many of you are still awake. And I think that these when you see these tools, okay, you have to be awake, okay, because these can be a game changer for those who want to build their LinkedIn profile, okay. And trust me on this, if you are doing a job, okay, it is very very important to have LinkedIn presence, okay. Until unless you have that, it becomes really difficult to have good job opportunities. If you have good visibility in LinkedIn, you can use these tools, okay. Shall we go ahead? Are you interested to see some more tools like this which can help you in your day-to-day life? Yes, no? Type yes in the chat box so that I can know how many of you are interested to actually see more tools. Shall we go ahead? Yes, no? I'm not getting any answers. I know it has been like more than 1 hour now, okay, but I think that whatever I'm sharing is going to be valuable learning for you, right? Do you want me to share two more tools, or are you done with the day? Are you done with the day, or do you want me to share more? Okay, okay. Some of you are saying yes, more tools are required. See, AI is something that you never get what you can say bored of, or you are never satisfied. Okay, AI tools are like that. Okay, so let me just share one more interesting tool that is called Julius. Okay, let me just share my screen. So the name of the tool is Julius. Okay, I'll just put it in the chat also. So what Julius does is it actually creates insightful visuals. So we used Power BI to create visuals, right? We can use a tool like Julius also. Okay, again, a very very easy tool to use. Okay, so first you need to log in with your Gmail ID. So see, it has option of quick visualization, time series analysis, filter and split. So it can actually perform these activities for you. Okay, but right now I am not interested in these templates. I want to create my own visualization. So I have a attachment. It is asking me to attach the data. So I'll just upload the same data which we used for our visualization, okay, in Power BI. Okay, so that you can see the comparison. So I have just uploaded the data. It takes some time based on the size of the data, and once it is uploaded, we'll just write the things that we want. Okay, so if you remember, we saw category wise pie chart in Power BI, which we actually used one option of Q&A, and we have created that. Okay, same way here also. See, my data is uploaded. So 2023 was my file, and the data is uploaded now. Okay, checking spreadsheet for issues. If there are any issues in the spreadsheet, it is going to identify and it is going to resolve that also. Now my data is my data is uploaded. Now I can interact with my data. What can I do? I can interact with my data. For example, I want to have a visual of category wise sales. Okay, create a pie chart of category wise sales. Create a pie chart of category wise sales. That's it. This is what I'm going to write. Okay, this is a plain thing I'm going to write. I'm not going to write much. Okay, create a pie chart of category wise sales. That's it. Let me just run it. Let us see what it creates. Okay, now see, how these tool works. It is going to actually create a Python code. Okay, so see, this tool is Python enabled. Okay, Python is a programming language. Okay, so I am not going to write this code. Can you see this? It is actually going into library. It is actually taking pandas. I know all this, but I don't want to do it. Okay, I want AI to do it for me. Okay, that is the power of transitioning to data analytics, where you are not actually running the code. You are just asking the AI to run the code, right? So AI is running the code and it will give you the output based on the code. Okay, so see, it is running and see, it has given me the visual. Can you see this? Now the only point that I have is I will just download this visual and I'll paste it in a PPT wherever I want to put. Can you believe this visual has been created by an AI tool? Isn't that interesting? I did not do anything. I can change colors. Okay, I can change colors. I can, rename the data sets. Okay, I can rename the title. I can change the x-axis, y-axis. Okay. So see, this is the visual that has been created. All I need to do, I need to just download it and use it wherever I want to. Isn't it impressive? This is the kind of data that we created in Power BI, but here we have a tool which can help us create this. Let us try one more thing. And on the top of it, can you see this? The above pie chart shows the distribution of sales across the three main product categories. Technology, this category accounts for largest portion of sales, means it is highlighting what is the largest portion of the sale, who is the highest contributor, who is the second largest contributor, who is the smallest contributor. So see how smart AI is. It is also giving me a tabular format. So if I want to see the numbers in tabular format, I can see that. Isn't it interesting? Let us create one more. Create a month wise. Let us just try this. Sales line chart and analyze the data. Let us just see whether we need to. No, okay, so we have the data already uploaded. Let us just try this. Okay, so all I'm doing is that I am just putting some prompts, that too, no, not very detailed prompts. I'm just writing one liners. So see, such a big code is getting run in Python. Can you see this big code, right? And this code can also be, actually, I think you can download this code also if you want to use it somewhere else. Okay, so it is analyzing the entire data. What it is saying, it is, yeah, it is doing it. So since we have asked it to analyze, so it is actually analyzing the data also. So it might take some time. So it has analyzed, it has actually read the data. So first the system will read the data and see if it is able to create line chart for us or not. Let us see. So some error is coming, but you get my point, right? These are the things that you can do with the help of this tool, right? Maybe the data volume is quite high. Maybe that's why it is showing some error. Otherwise, it actually gives you the correct output. Let me just stop share for a moment. So the name of the tool, I'm just putting it Julius.ai. Okay. And guys, these these tools are very, very important. You just I would suggest you, after the call, just go into that tool, at least bookmark it. You never know in future how these tools are going to be helpful for you, right? Did you like the tool? Yes, no? How many of you liked this tool? Can I get a quick confirmation? Are you guys with me still? I know that it is going to be approximately, it has been 1.5 hours ever since we started the session. But are you, am I making sense of the time that you have given it to me? Yes, no? Are you able to learn something new in this 1.5 hours? Type yes or no. If it is, if the answer is no, please tell no. Okay, I don't mind. Okay, I want honest feedback. So are these tools helpful? So I am only getting responses from few people only. Others, should I share one more tool with you? Do you want me to share one more tool? Yes, no. Okay, only few yeses are coming. Okay. Okay, so let me share the last tool for the day. That is Excel bot, formula bot. So the name of tool is formula bot. Okay, right? So here, what this tool does is that if you are not good in Excel, if you don't know how to write formulas in Excel, this tool can help you write those formulas for you, right? So see, if it has formulas, spreadsheet, SQL generator, script, basic task, a lot of things are there in this tool. But right now, our main focus is formula. Okay. So if I want to create a formula, but I don't know how to write that formula, okay, I can use this AI tool. All I need to do is that I need to just put the description of what I need to do. For example, here, can you see the description? Sum of column A when column B contains word marketing and column C is today's date. So it gives the output like this. Okay. So let us do a quick demonstration. Okay. Oh, hope my Excel sheet is visible to you. For example, I have sales number. Okay. 10,000, 5,000 and 3,000. Okay. Now I have certain conditions. So condition is related to discount. So I'll just increase the size. So if the sales number is greater than 8,000, then the discount should be 5%. If the sales number is greater than 4,000, the discount should be 3%. And if it is less than 4,000, the discount should only be 1%. Okay. Sorry. So this is my condition. Now, if I want to calculate discount, I need to actually put if conditions, multiple if condition I need to put. But the problem with me right now is I don't know how to put if condition. I am not good at it, but I know the conditions. Okay. Can I use the power of this tool to actually generate a formula for me? Let us just try. Have you got the problem statement? Did you get the problem statement? Yes, no? First of all, let me know in the chat box. Did you get the problem statement? So my problem statement is there are multiple if conditions, but I don't want to use these if conditions. I want to use the condition, but I don't know how to create the formula. Okay. So how this formula bot will be able to be helpful for me. Okay. So write a if condition based on sales on following the following condition. So I'll just put these conditions as it is here. Okay. Okay, so say if the sales is greater than 5, sorry, if the sales is greater than 8,000, 5%. If the, I'll just separate it by comma. If the sales is greater than 4,000, then the discount should be 3%, and sales is less than 4,000, then the, I'll just write discount so that the system can understand what I'm trying to convey. So discount percentage will be 5%. This is what I am going to put it here so that system can understand my query. So this is what the condition that I have wrought, and I'll just ask this tool. I'll just submit it. Just click on, I want the formula to be generated. Okay. Let's see whether it works or not. So here I need to select Excel. So my formula I need for Excel and Google Sheet. So Google Sheet has its own formula. So I want the formula for Excel. Let us just try to submit it. Let us see whether it gives me a formula or not. So see, it has given me a formula. Can you see this? So if A1 is greater than 8,000, then 0.05, that means 5% is my discount, and the entire formula is given to me. All I need to do, I need to just copy this formula, go into my Excel sheet and paste it. But here A1 is this column, but I want D5. So all I need to do is, if I know the basics of Excel, at least I know that which column I need to select. So I need to select D5. Can you see this? So my answer has come based on this condition. So because the sales is more than 8,000, the rate should be 5%. Same way if I copy paste it. So am I getting the right answer? 5,000 sales, which is more than 4,000. So the discount rate is 3%. Then if it is less than 4,000, then the discount rate is 4%. Is that clear? So this is how this formula bot can be used to actually create Excel formulas. Did you like the tool? Especially the last one. Why? Because almost everybody uses Excel. But the problem is not every formula is known to everybody, right? So even a simplest of the formula can be used with this, AI advancement. Okay. So now you can see that if you know the basics of any tool, so moral of the story is, if you know the basic of any tool, it may be Excel, it may be SQL, it may be Python, it may be Power BI, it may be Tableau. Only if you know the fundamentals, there are a lot of things which AI can give you. Is it making sense? Type yes in the chat box. Is it making sense to you? Did you like the tools that I used? Yes, no. I'm not getting answers. Maybe I don't know how many people are live. Are these tools going to help you? So I'll just put the name of the tool, that is Formula Bot. So I would request you to use these tools. These are very, very important tools. Okay. And I guess that is it for today's session. Thank you very much. It has been a long time. So it has been more than how much? 1.5 hours in the call. But I hope this, Sunday morning, you have actually been able to learn something new. And thank you very much for attending the session and being till the end. And for your benefit, I can just put all the 3 tools together in the chat box so that you can actually use these tools, right? So thank you very much for attending the session. And we are going to conduct these sessions on a regular basis. We will be learning something new related to data analytics and AI every week. So if you are interested, if you want to make your Sundays productive, then please do attend our sessions. And once again, thank you very much. Is there before we close, is there any doubt, anything that you want to ask? And guys, I'm just putting the link one more time. So if anybody is interested to actually understand more about how this transition works, okay, so I'm just pasting a link. Okay, today we have a detailed session on how to transition from non-IT to IT. Again, completely free session. You don't have to spend anything apart from time, and it is going to be more informative than this session, because this that session will help you understand, okay, how data analytics works, okay, and how you can transition. And I've been able to actually make it a point to make you understand that how easy it has become with the advent of AI. No matter what stream you are in, you could be from finance, sales, marketing. Still, if you want to transition to data analytics, it has become really easy. On that note, I would thank you all to attend the session, and we will be having these sessions on a regular basis, so do attend that. Okay, so thank you very much. If there are any doubts, I am happy to take it. Yes, no? Are there any doubts? Yes, no? Did you like the session? At least type yes if you have liked the session, so that I can take something out of, I also can take something out of it, some feedback from your side. Did you guys enjoy today's session? Yes, no? Okay, guys, thank you very much thank you very much for attending this session, and see you next week with the different topic. Thank you so much.